launched 3 home.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Ayo, Bono's sick. And Bono.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singy, it might be a launch angle home run heavy sport these days, but we've got one of the very best bat-to-ball contact hitters featured right here today.
Boog, I love the fact that he never gets too big with his swing and flies open, tries to launch the ball. He stays very compact. He's looking at getting the barrel to the baseball, doesn't care which part of the ballpark that he hits it to. And I don't care if it's a lefty or a righty out there on the mound. He looks extremely comfortable from either side.
Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Trevor Rogers. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Star
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
And a pitch. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Ripped on a line. Makes a nice running catch. 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. That's to third, and that is that. Mets lead 1, and now the... Welcome back, and today's starter, Max Scherzer, and he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year, so consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season, and if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Right side, McNeil over to pick it up, fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swings through that one. 0-1. In May of 2021, Max Scherzer threw a complete game as his wife went into labor with their 3rd child. Game finished 2 hours, 37 minutes. Scherzer left Nationals Park, made it to the hospital just in time for the birth of his daughter. She was born 4.5 hours after he threw the first pitch of the game. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Scherzer deals.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order. Scoreless. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. The wind and the pitch. Rips that one center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. The switch hitter batting right. Ripped on a line to center. Nice grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Francisco Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Darren Ruff leaves the yard. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
On the ground. What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0. Back here in Miami, bottom half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they...
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Digging in, Brian De La Cruz. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Got him swinging.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the ball, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
So here's Scherzer. Strike 2. Max Scherzer, a former first-round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006, the 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3 Cy Young. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Starling Marte. Rogers back to work. Hit hard, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Foul ball there. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 3-zip.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4. And that's a double. So, man aboard, Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. This guy has turned into a beast. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And forget it. Pete Alonso with a shot to the opposite field. That's career homer number 149. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch.
So the Marlins go with a new arm. Sixto Sanchez. He's making his second appearance of the season. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Hammer, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Eduardo Escobar now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. Eduardo Escobar leaves the park. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now at the plate, Darren Ruff. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Well struck left field. And out of here. That one felt good. His second of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 10-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Edward Cabrera. Here's Tommy Pham. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And gone! They go back-to-back. His first homer of the year. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
And now, Starling Marte. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. And that one is gone.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
0-1 now. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Chisholm under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 13-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Pete Alonso takes it deep. His 150th career homer. And they tack one on the board. It's 14-0. New pitcher for the Marlins, Steven Okert. Here's Francisco Lindor. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. In the air out to center. Chisholm settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's two away. And here's the first baseman, Darren Ruff. Down the left field line, base hit. Lindor zipping around third. One run is in. Escobar hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Tag out at third. He can't get back in time. But one run does score in the play before. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Next pitch is popped up. Then there's one down. Nick Fortes, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Fortes will handle the catching duties in this one in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Garcia, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. And that chance handled. On to first. Garcia gone on the play. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And welcome back. On to the 4th. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham. And a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now here is Starling Marte. Rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Brandon Nimmo. Hit hard. That gets through. Pham around third. Garcia fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now here is Jeff McNeil out towards right center field. And no one can get there. It falls in. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 19-0. Now Matt Barnes takes over.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off, they'll find a hole.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Chisholm sizing this one up. Racing, makes the catch. That is the end. Bottom of the fourth. Gene Segura at the plate here. And he deals. That's in there. 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Wendell now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Scherzer gets the punch out, and there's 2 down.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. That one drilled left field. And it's gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they add on. It's 20-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's a hit.
Now
first pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And there's 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And now Jeff McNeil. Just a single short of the cycle. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that's out of here. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing. A 4 spot on the board. It's 24-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So the Marlins go with a new arm. Tanner Scott. Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Line drive, base hit. So up next for New York, Eduardo Escobar. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Chisholm drifts towards it, puts the squeeze on it, and that is the third out of the inning. But the back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And the righty deals. Misses off the inside. 1-2 to count.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. That's his second strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Foul ball. The Marlins still looking for their first hit in this one. Fought off foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. McNeil collects in plenty of time to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here in Miami, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Scott back to work. In the air, right field, Garcia moving under this one. And there's one away. Darren Ruff up now for the Mets.
The first baseman, number 33.
There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they boost their lead. It's 25-0. 1 out, base is empty. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the lineup flips over. Starling Marte getting ready to hit. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball.
Well struck, right field. And out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add to their lead. It's 28-0. So a lefty out of the pen, A.J. Puck. And here is Jeff McNeil. That gets down, base hit. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. McNeil headed home. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Diving, makes the grab.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Chisholm going back some more. And that one is out of here. New arm out of the bullpen, Anthony Bender. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now, Darren Ruff pulls that one foul. Kicks and fires. Now that's smacked to right center. Can't get there. Base hit.
Now back.
So 2 down. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. That one ripped left field. And it is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Chisholm makes the catch. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. The right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss there. Scherzer goes 6 feet 3 inches. Over 200 career wins. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left. On the run, throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Garcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
He goes down looking. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. And here is Jeff McNeil. And here it comes. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Back there. Out of here.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And that's going to kick into the corner. The throw into second. Pulls him off the bag.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
In the air to left center. And there's two away. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back there, and it's out of here.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now here is Jeff McNeil. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Could be extra bases.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And gone. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's going to be Eduardo Escobar. That one is hammered right field. It's got a chance. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Oh, nice play. On the money. Nice play. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Gene Segura.
Third baseman.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Righty delivers. And now 1-2.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Bounced out to short. Segura out in the play. Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Luis Arraez stands in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now 1-1. Going to count 1-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The Marlins hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Darren Ruff. And the pitch. Ripped to third and caught. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. Into center and a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now, swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Snags it on the run, and there's two down. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter.
Jeff McNeil digs in now.
McNeil.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now that designated hitter.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Francisco Lindor. And that one hammered. Chisholm ranging back some more, and that ball is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now Francisco Alvarez in the air, center field. Chisholm settles underneath it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
De La Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And a count 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
On the ground to first. Ruff takes it to the bag. That's the third out. Back here in Miami, all set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Darren Ruff. Liner snagged at first. Tommy Pham now at the plate. In the air out towards right center. Garcia settles under it. Snags it for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Left field, way back there. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. He's in there. Man at second here with 2 away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires to first on the run. The throw is wild and it gets away. He's in safely at second as a run scored. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jesus Sanchez. There's a strike.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next one misses, and a count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
One strike.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. And he rings him up. Called strike three. It's a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.